Hey, YouTube family, what I told you guys that was going to go on. Anybody affiliated with Deion Sanders is going to get affected with the prime effect. Like Joe Klatt said, you're either going to hate Deion Sanders 1,000 times or you're going to love him 1,000 times, and there's none in the middle. So look at Will Shepard of the Colorado Buffaloes. Goes to Tampa. They claim he failed his physical. They dirtied his name. He already got undrafted or whatever when he had an exceptional season. He should have at minimum be a 3rd to 4th round pick, even a 5th round pick. Don't let that go over your head. Shout out to Shedeur. But they lowered what Will Shepard was. Look at LeJontay Wester. Go look at all my videos when he played for Colorado. I said, God damn, Wester gonna take over the NFL. And what did that young man did? Take over the NFL. I've said this loud and clear. You guys can't refute what I'm saying. Look at your boy, Jimmy Horn Jr., who will make the roster. But look what they made him go through. 6th round. Even with the injury that Jimmy had, I thought at worst he would be a 2nd round pick. You should have seen Jimmy Horn Jr. at South Florida University. He only went to Colorado because he wanted to be coached up by Deion Sanders. He would have still made the NFL if he stayed for USF. You guys don't follow football, so you think I'm just yapping. I'm showing you there's a deliberate plan to sabotage anything that was affiliated with Deion and the Colorado brand. I'm even going to say better luck to Dylan Edwards, who I've been flaming up, who left Colorado. He got injured for Kansas State. And one thing we don't do here, we don't mind roasting people, calling them out, but we don't want injuries. It's not fun anymore when people get injured. Hurt is different, but injured is another thing. Get well soon, Dylan Edwards, because that ain't part of the plan what I wanted to go against you. Hope you get well. You're only 20 years old. You're going to be 21 in September. I hope you get well, but let me go fast forward right now. Can we talk about it? Kevin Stefanski, I just got a message. You cheated on your wife first before I show the rumors of her cheating on you, but we're going to expose that later. So Shiloh Sanders, the strong brother, the one who football game is best suited for the NFL, the one who always got teased, man, Shiloh hit too hard. He don't try to wrap up. No, Shiloh hits the way your NFL stars hit. That legendary Legion of Boom over there in Seattle, you forgot that? People didn't really need to wrap up. Boulware, Sherman, they hit you hard enough. They dislodged the ball out your hand. That's goddamn it, Shiloh Sanders. So Shiloh gets ejected out of the game after a scrub attacked him first. And I don't have nothing against that scrub, but the scrub was hitting Shiloh. Shiloh hit him back. And I think both players should have get flagged. But let's look at the video and then we'll talk about it. Hang on.
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. And a swing. That's the tight end, Zach Davidson.
They teach you how to block. Zach Davidson wasn't blocking right there. Pushing my head and hitting my head is not blocking. I'm not saying Shiloh is innocent. I would have flagged Shiloh too, even if you're defending yourself, because that's the letter of the law. It's not that I think Shiloh was wrong. If I was a ref, I would have to throw a flag at Shiloh because you hit above the head. But what about Zach Davidson? What was the flag thrown at Zach Davidson? So the procedures of blocking were taught to go up your head. So they ejected my guy Shiloh.
He's right there. He doesn't see it.
Where's Anthony?
He's in the end zone because here's we're having like.
He's
right there. He doesn't see it.
Where's Anthony?
He's in the end zone because here's.
You guys really don't see what's going on? You don't see the level of ineptitude on everybody. I've been exposing the refs for a long time now. Many people have, but I've been exposing something else when it comes to anything affiliated with Deion Sanders, not just his sons. Look at LeJontay Wester after that kickoff. The refs really got more harder on LeJontay to make things harder. Same thing with Jimmy. Shepard just scored a touchdown. We got a separate video we're going to do for him, but I need you to pay attention to the deliberate attacks on anything affiliated with Deion, because how did this guy did not get a flag as well? He should have been thrown a flag at first, right? That's not blocking right there. Tell me what's the procedure of blocking, and then go look at this again and tell me was Zach Davidson blocking?
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. And a swing.
And all the NFL fans attacking Shiloh, I thought you love your football players being aggressive. You're the same people who said, man, the NFL is soft. The NBA is soft now. The MLB is soft now. Hockey ain't even the same, right? You want the glorious days where guys could hit each other. But I've seen when NBA basketball players, they don't even fight each other. They just end up pushing each other. What does the comment say from the Mayo community? They're thugs. They're no good. They're fatherless. You don't want no type of vibe like that. You people don't like bravado. You races are more effeminate than anything I watch. You'll use anything to counter against us. You don't like men being men anymore because truthfully, I'm not really mad at Zach Davidson. This was just football. I'm not mad at Shiloh. I'm not mad at Zach. I'm not going to make it a race thing between both those young football players, but it is a race thing against all you people calling that out. It is a race thing against the refs, what the refs are not calling out. Why did Zach Davidson not get a flag for going up in the head? That is illegal. You're not allowed to block like that. The techniques they teach you is not to jab somebody's head off. I would have swung too if I was Shiloh. Now, Todd Bowles, I want to talk about because we don't trust you when it comes to Shiloh. Shiloh is fourth string in his position, no different from Shedeur or any of the players. Remember Jimmy Horn, I showed y'all, he was fourth string on the roster. I think fifth string on the roster. And you're looking at, he's been dominating training camp even against veterans. You got Horn, Jace Horn, Jace, or whatever his name is, the legendary son of the legendary football player that is. But even he was like, damn, Shiloh, I mean, not Shiloh, but your guy is a problem, Jimmy Horn Jr. One-on-one, they can't cover him. But he was low on the depth chart, and I was trying to look at who's complicit in this because they're being told what to do. The coaches like these players. They know Shedeur is a good player. LaJohntay Wester is a good player. William Shepard is a receiver. He's a dog. He's going to go up and get that. They're good players. Look what they're even doing to Travis Hunter right now. They're limiting Hunter. Hunter got injured because you're in the NFL now. It has nothing to do with him being so much injury prone, but he's not durable the way like Shedeur is. But don't say he can't play two ways in the NFL, right? Now, I understand if you care about him, but you really don't. You're limiting everybody who's around the Sanders effect, the primetime effect. The reason why I got Todd Bowles here, Todd Bowles have been emasculated by the NFL for years now. You're talking about well over a decade. Todd Bowles was one of the most aficionado coaches you'll ever see. He's not just a defensive mindset. He's a leader of men. Look at the games they played with him to get these type of head coaching jobs. This man should have multiple head coaching jobs, but he's always limited on his time coaching. Look at his situation with the Jets. Brothers get like one chance in the NFL and then you're out of here. Don't matter if you're a coach, no matter what level of coaching, assistant or a head coach or a football player. We don't get chances like a Daniel Jones, a Mitch Trubisky, a Zach Wilson, or any of these scrub personnel or scrub coaches like a Kevin Stefanski. How isn't he fired? Instead of firing him, the NFL proceeds to give him 2 NFL coaches of the year. Todd Bowles is by far a better coach than Kevin Stefanski. He's not going to get this accolade. He's not. It's just evident what's going on right now. To get rid of Shiloh for a nonsensical play like that, I would have been fine if you gave both gentlemen a flag because both gentlemen did something to get a flag. So I'm not out here to coddle and protect anything related to the Sanders. We're standing on merits of truth here. And I think we can all agree they were clearly biased against Shiloh right there. Let's look at it one more time and see if Bless One is doing the most. You tell me what Zach Davidson doing a football play. Let's hear it. Hang on, y'all. I got y'all. Because this is unacceptable.
That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. Swing. That's the tight end, Zach Davidson. Swing.
He's grabbing him by the goddamn head.
He's right there. He doesn't see it.
Where's Anthony?
He's in the end zone because here's we're having like.
I'm not gonna be the one to go against Zach Davidson because I seen the comments. People was hating Zach Davidson, but look, you want your young guys to be fired up. If Zach Davidson played for me and he's showing off, he's doing the Shiloh is too small, I would award him. That's what I want from my football players. I want aggressions. And if I was Shiloh's coach, the legendary Todd Bowles, I would go to Shiloh and said, never accept any disrespect. I don't want any of my goddamn football players to accept disrespect. We'll take that flag for the team. And it's preseason. We set the message. We set the standard. So both football players are men to me. You want that type of bravado in football. But look at all these ingrates. Shiloh is not a good football player. He's a criminal. These are thugs. But yet these racist Mayo dudes claim they like football. Football ain't for you effeminate type of brothers, bro. It's not, bro. Because we know the only reason you got mad at that play is the last name on Shiloh. If it was Shiloh Davidson, you would be encouraging that behavior. You would be saying that was beautiful football. You need that type of bravado. All of a sudden, our guys that always get leveled down to thugs. No good, rotten thugs who are fatherless. I know the play. I know what's going on. I told you I'm not taking no breaks. We're getting everybody out of here. And Todd Bowles, I already know you're going to release Shiloh. I'm good. I'm waiting for it, bro. I'm from the Tampa areas as well. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I'm going to go down there next month after you get rid of Shiloh. We know it's going to happen. And I'm going to try to go to the player personnel office because I'm media now. I got enough cachet because my beautiful supporters where you have to give me a media badge because Mary Kay got one. Mary Kay is not a professional or anything in the Cleveland. Well, never mind. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a real professional, organized organization. Cleveland is not. So I forgot because Cleveland Browns are giving credentials to Mary Kay and they gave her a Hall of Fame. That's what the NFL did. So if she could get credentials, you best goddamn right. I'm going to try to get credentials to go to Cleveland, to go to Miami Dolphins, and to go to Baltimore River. That's my mission, to at least go to each one of these states. And also Tampa is the easy part. But we're going to go to Atlanta to try to speak to the coach whose little coddle son trolled Shedeur and prank called him. You probably think I'm lying, but when it happens, I'm gonna say I told you. So I'm not your favorite YouTuber. Shout out to the people who said, Bless One, you are my favorite YouTuber. I understand that, but there's a reason why I say I'm not your favorite YouTuber. Guys who excel on YouTube are the people who watch their mouth, the people who coddle the situation, tap dance, just like we seen Ocho was protecting Shedeur, and here comes Shay Shay trying to blame Shedeur. Go watch it. I don't know which video I'm uploading first, but I'm not taking my feet off the gas. I'm DJ Bless One, the best one, for a goddamn reason. This will always be bigger than football and deeper than football. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. I'm done with this nonsensical garbage. This is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. What's that, Bless One? Trash day.